the first movie was such a huge hit, and it influenced millions of people worldwide. As mothers and as professionals, when you're going around to do this circuit again, this whole thing, Frozen 2 is going to be massive. How do you balance that? Like letting your kids know that I'm busy working, but also maybe including them in the fun of what this all is? Like, what is the balance there?
We share a lot, tips and tidbits. That's
Yes.
part of the balance is talking to other moms, I think. I've recently, I always used to think balance was a 4-letter word, like it just, there's no way to get it. And recently I've kind of isolated how I feel about it. I think in order to get balance, you just need to get comfortable with uncomfortable feelings. When you are at work, you will miss your children.
Yes,
when you
the
are at
guilt.
home, you will think about work opportunities. It will never go away. And the sooner that you get comfortable,
That you will never be happy.
that you are never going to be happy, the better.
you'll be happy.
But there's sort of a release in that.
hear you
Like
on
there's once you just move into acceptance mode, and then you also make the best educated decisions for your kids. Like I don't bring my kids to the premiere because they don't do well in situations where I'm with them and I can't pay attention to them.
Yeah.
It's why the only thing that makes me bristle is sometimes when we're in public and people will come up to me and want to talk, I'm desperate to tell them, I'm so happy that you're a fan. I need to be a mom right now because this little person is my priority.
Yeah.
So as much as I want to share or take a picture, I have to focus here because I'm a mom. So when I go to the premiere, I can't do my job because they are wanting to be with me. So I just think it's better for them to stay home, and thankfully Disney is kind enough to give us a screening.
I vacillate between wanting him. I think it's important that he sees a woman working, doing a job she loves to do. I think that that's the kind of, I want that to be that kind of role model for my son, that I not only do our work, but I care that I love my work and that I'm passionate about my work and that my work makes me feel good. Because sometimes, I'm constantly feeling guilty. I'm leaving. Should I be there? Today he's not feeling that well. I'm here with you guys. I've all the guilt. But he also needs to understand that it's important to do what you love in life, And so I'm constantly going back and forth as to what the right thing is to do and when I should be prioritizing him and when it's a good lesson for him to see somebody working towards their dreams, you know?
They also did a study, I think, that came out a couple years ago saying that it's hard for children to see, especially mom, who's generally the primary caregiver, work. But the outcome of that when they're an adult is that they have this unbelievable education about not just a female, but a parent who loves and was dedicated to hard work. So it might be difficult for them, but it's actually good for kids to struggle sometimes. It develops great character. So I had read that a couple years ago and I thought, oh, it's okay that I'm keeping my career and having kids because that's actually going to be really good for them to see that mommy was a hardworking woman.
And a good role model.
Yeah.
A good role model for your kids, right?
Now, the thing that's confusing, which we were talking about before you sat down, was if our kids don't care about Frozen very much because we don't flash it in their faces all the time, and mom's singing and doing our lines is like annoying to our kids. What is it in me that I'm projecting that I would like my son to think I'm cool? What is that?
Is it our ego to say, this is very important to me, this puts a roof over your head, or should you just be quiet and
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
It's so funny. Well, a lot of times movies are sort of guideposts, like moral guideposts for people. So I have kids, and so I go, I look at these characters and how they're handling this situation. They might never be in a situation like Anna and Elsa are because they don't have magic powers. But, this is kind of how to do it. When you think about Anna and Elsa as sisters, and like you say, you see your kids maybe squabbling or fighting, do you just go, look at these two. Look how Anna and Elsa do it.
I absolutely do. First of all, it's easier. We're monkeys, right? We learn from watching each other. That's that's a strong characteristic in monkeys. We watch our alphas. We see how we're mimics.
Yeah.
We ape each other. And when they do fight, which is totally normal, I say, how do you think Anna and Elsa would handle this? How would Anna and Elsa treat each other?
Amazing.
Just to get them out of their perspective of like, I want to wring my sister's neck and think, oh, I'm remembering this story about familial love and siblings who put each other's priorities first. It's an easier way to sort of get out of your frustrated zone. And I say it to my kids quite often.
Yeah. Now, I've just recently got Let It Go out of my head. Like, it's been stuck in my head since 2013.
Yeah,
So, I
sorry
mean,
about
thank
that.
you for
That's her
that.
fault. That's
yeah.
her fault.
When you look at the new movie, is there a song that immediately you go, this is the one, this is the standout, no one's going to be able to get this out of their head?
I'll take that. It's called Into the Unknown. It's been in my head for about 2 years. I think it is the Let It Go of this movie. It's the one where, yet again, just Idina sort of soars, and it's so almost annoyingly catchy. I had it in my head.
I actually am really lucky. I have two pretty epic songs, and we don't talk about the second one because it's kind of in a spoiler. So hopefully we'll see how, because I think it's a really self-empowering song for kids too. The message. So I'm curious to see how it will, what kind of life it will have once the movie is seen, and we don't have to worry about what it says.
I'm actually curious because Idina has two, because our filmmakers are smart, and they were like, great, well, we had one Let It Go. Should we just write her two of them?
Frozen 2, look at
No,
her two.
like I'm excited to see. The other one's been announced, right? The name of it?
I tell people, show
Yeah,
yourself.
Show Yourself. So between Show Yourself and Into the Unknown.
And then she's got this beautiful, beautiful ballad that you're going to be blown away by and breaks your heart. So it's the music is really good.
Really good,
I love how you guys have each other's backs. Like, I talk about the songs, and immediately you're like, her songs are amazing, obviously. No, she's got an amazing song. Like, you guys really have this sister thing. Is it a bond that started when you obviously did the first movie?
Yeah, we love each other. It
Yeah.
started for me when we met,
Yeah.
because my first meeting with Idina was before a table read for Frozen. They were like, can you go to Idina Menzel's house and practice?
Come up with a duet that could be for sisters to sing, because there was no music written yet for the script.
And then you'll
she
have to
came up with
perform it in a boardroom. And I was like, Wind Beneath My Wings, driving to Idina
We
Menzel's
came up with
house. And I was
harmonies.
like, oh my God. Just walk in, just be cool, just be cool. You've seen her on Broadway a million
it was
times, just be cool.
nice.
And she was so lovely.
was
She was
so
like, we've got
nice.
this, it's okay. Standing at a piano, like shaking, singing with her.
Amazing.
It was nice.
But she
It really
immediately took
was.
care of me.
And then we did that together, and got the roles and been on this journey. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I saw some footage, but I can't wait to see the whole thing. And obviously my kids are going to be over the moon for it, so.
How old are your kids?
They're 8 and 6. Yeah, like perfect.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you
Have a good
so
day.
much.
Thank you.